everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Redhead Boo here, back at you with a video because it's Friday. So this video isn't gonna be a Disney related video or a top 10 video. It's actually a video that I haven't done in a while, and yeah, I just felt like I wanted to do it, and yeah, so it's going to be a Harry Potter tag. I did do one of these a few years back now, so my answers could have changed. I've got new questions, and yeah, so I might just get started because there's 15 questions I need to answer. So question number 1 is, what is my favourite book or film? Okay, so my favourite book I would say is Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. I do really like it when authors write a book because it's from the official play, so it's like in a script, and I really like it. It's such a good story. I definitely want to read it again because it's really good. My favourite film, that's a hard one because obviously all the films are incredible. The cast, the films are just epic. But I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to say Half-Blood Prince, just because there are so many funny moments in the film. The characters are just on another level, and yeah, I love it. Okay, so question number 2. What is your favourite Harry Potter quote? Now, this quote I did put in my yearbook. I think it was in 6th form. Yeah. And it's the one that Dumbledore says in A Prisoner of Azkaban, and it's, "Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light." Like, I love that quote so much, but yeah, that quote for me is just the best. Okay, so question number 3. Who is my favourite character? This is possibly the hardest question I've got on the list, because there are so many like iconic Harry Potter characters. Like, obviously you've got to love the main 3, you've got to, but then again, like, you've got to love the characters you're meant to hate as well. I think for me, my favourite character is Luna, because she's so quirky, she's very different, she's a sweetie, she's lovely, I love her. I love Luna. But then again, I've always loved Ron, and Rupert Grint is just an amazing actor, like, amazing. So yeah, I think out of them 2 it's possibly Luna, but I do love Ron. Okay, so question 4. Which Hogwarts house are you in? This one's quite, not tricky, but it's like, I'm sort of a mix between the 2. So when I first signed up to Pottermore, when it used to exist, because it's now not a thing anymore, I was a Gryffindor, and then they updated it, so I took the quiz again, and I think I lost my account because my email address had no longer used, so I used my new one and it said I was a Hufflepuff. So I was a bit like, okay. And then I signed up to the Wizarding World thing. I did the quiz again, and it turned out that I was a Gryffindor again. So I'm sort of like a Gryffindor / Hufflepuff hybrid. Yeah. I don't really know how to explain it, it's very confusing, but I should really embrace my Hufflepuff because that's like the most recent one. I mean, every like Harry Potter fan wants to be a Gryffindor. I will not say that I never dreamt of being in Gryffindor, because of course I did. Because like, all the main characters are in Gryffindor. And Hufflepuff for me, I don't know, it's one of them houses that I guess you don't really hear much about in the films. It's more about like Gryffindor and Slytherin. But when I found out that Newt Scamander, who's one of my favourite Harry Potter characters from Fantastic Beasts, was a Hufflepuff, I was then like, oh. And if you can't tell, I am wearing my Gryffindor robe. Yeah. Okay, so question number 5. If you could save one of the characters that died, which one would you save? Oh. That is so tough, because there are so many good characters that died that I'd want to save. Because like, I feel like you'd have to save Snape, because I feel like I don't know, there's just something about him that makes me think there's something going on. Like, we know, obviously if you've not seen any of the Harry Potter films, this might contain a huge spoiler, but we know he had an obsession with Lily. We also know that his and her Patronus was a doe, which is the same. So I feel like there's a special connection somewhere, and he's always one of the people who saves Harry, but he is also like, doesn't like him because he reminds him of his dad, which makes me think something's gone on that we haven't been told about. So I feel like that would need to be cleared up massively. But then again, Dumbledore's death was just, it wasn't shocking. I sort of expected something to happen, because obviously Harry and Dumbledore, their relationship was like so strong, and then you sort of expected something was going to happen to him to make Harry angry and resent someone else. So yeah, bless me. Oh dear. So yeah, Dumbledore I feel like is another character, but for me it's gonna have to be Dobby. He's just, I know he's not real, I know he's just CGI, but he's so cute. He's adorable. And another one of my favourite quotes is in Deathly Hallows Part 1, before he gets killed. And Bellatrix, I think she says, "How dare you steal her wand? How dare you betray your master?" And then Dobby goes, "Dobby has no master. Dobby is a free elf, and Dobby has come to save Harry Potter and his friends." And it is just the cutest. And then one of his final words is, "Such a happy place to be with friends." Or is it nice place? Special place. I don't know, I can't really remember it, but that scene broke my heart. I love Dobby. I love Dobby so much. Okay, question number 6. So these next 3 questions are all related to the Warner Brothers studio tour in London, which I've been so lucky to get to go to twice, which each time has just been amazing. Okay, so which was your favourite set at the Warner Brothers studio? My favourite set, oh my god. I know which one will be my favourite if I ever visit again, because it wasn't there the last time I went, which was like 6 years ago. But my favourite, yeah, I definitely think my favourite is the platform 9 3/4 because there's so much to do. You can go on a train, there's like a green screen experience, it's really fun, it's really interactive. You can get your photo pushing your cart through the wall. It's just really fun. And I loved it when I went. I did. Being a big Harry Potter fan, of course I loved it. But one of my other favourite, it's not really, well it is a set, sort of. This is a bit of a spoiler, so if you've never been to studios, you won't really know what I'm about to say. So one of my favourite bits, which makes me so emotional every single time, without a doubt, is the last bit before you go into the shop. And it's I think it's not a scale model of Hogwarts, and it's so pretty. Like, I remember the first time I went, everyone was like, my friends who'd been before were like, this surprise is amazing. Like, everyone said the surprise at the end is just brilliant. Like, you need to spend so much time looking at it. And I was thinking, what could it be? And then I remember I walked around the corner and I just gasped. I was like, it was amazing. Like, I'll never forget seeing it for the first time. It's just such a pretty thing to have, and yeah, it's so cute, and yeah, one of the best sets by far. Okay, but the one I really want to go see is the Forbidden Forest, specifically because you can bow down to Buckbeak, and Buckbeak is my favourite mythical creature. I do. Okay, so question number 7. Do you have a favourite memory from the studio tour? Yeah, I do. So one of my favourite memories was, so basically, when I went in 2015, even though it was the summer, it was the year of my 18th birthday, and I was a bit naughty. Shouldn't have done this. I was a bit naughty, I was. And I wore a birthday badge, and when we went to collect our tickets, they gave me another one. And then when you go in to the tour, you see all the posters, and then you're taken to a cinema room where you watch this special video. And then if it's your birthday, I don't know if they still do it due to COVID, but if it's your birthday, they tell everyone whose birthday it is to stand at the door to the Great Hall, and the people whose birthday is get to push the door and be the first people to go into the Great Hall. And because I wore my birthday badge, my mum went, go, just go and do it. And I did it, and oh my god. Even though it was like my second time seeing the Great Hall, I was just like, and I just pushed the door, and I was like, I'm touching the door that the actors would have touched, and oh, I was just buzzing. I really was. Okay, so question number 8. What did you buy from the gift shop at Warner Brothers Studios? So this was I didn't buy it myself, but my mum ordered it for me for either my birthday, one of my birthdays, or Christmas. I can't quite remember, but it was very expensive. It's very warm, but it's very cute. I love it a lot. One Christmas, my cousins went to Hogwarts in the snow, and my grandma said to me, what's one thing you want for Christmas? And I said, give money to my cousins and let them get me something from the studios. And I said, I really wanted Newt Scamander's wand. I'm going to get it out because it's so pretty. So it's just stunning. I love the wand boxes you get. Just going to get it out. So this is Newt Scamander's wand. It's stunning. It's just really cool. Like, it's Newt Scamander's wand, okay? It's a replica. It's just, I love it. And I do have Hermione's and Dumbledore's, but they're downstairs and I forgot to get them, so sorry about that. But one thing that I bought on the first trip, due to my love of Buckbeak, I saw the Buckbeak plush and I was like, I have to get him. I just had to. I was like, he's so cute. Obviously I love Buckbeak, and the plush was just, I saw it and I was like, I need him, so I bought him. And one more thing, if I can undo the button. There we go. I bought this t-shirt, this like jersey. It's Gryffindor, it's a Quidditch top, and it's really cute. I love it. So yeah, that was another thing I bought. I do spend quite a bit of money when I go, so I think if I go again, then I really want the Hufflepuff Spirit jersey, because they started doing Spirit jerseys, and I want Luna Lovegood's wand as well. So yeah, creating a little wish list. Okay, so question number 9. Yeah, question number 9. Which is the funniest line from the films in your opinion? Okay, so this line is from, well, there's many funny lines in this film, but it's from Half-Blood Prince, my fave, and it's when Katie Bell gets cursed by Draco, spoiler alert. So they get called into the office because they witnessed it, and Harry, Ron and Hermione always causing mischief in all of the films, and Professor McGonagall says, can I just ask, whenever something happens, why is it always you three? And Ron, the legend that he is, says, believe me, Professor, I've been asking myself the same question for 6 years. And at every single time I hear that line, it just puts a smile on my face because it's true. Like, they're not like troublemakers, but they're very sneaky. And yeah, I love it. So question number 10, what is my Patronus? So again, I did the Patronus quiz on the new Wizarding World website when I signed up, and my Patronus is a dolphin. Yeah, my Patronus is a dolphin. I was like, ooh, okay. Like, that was a really cool one. So yeah, my Patronus is a dolphin. So, moving on to the last 5 questions now. So, question number 11. Out of all the characters, whose is your favourite wand? Okay, so my favourite wand, I do think is Luna's, but you can't go wrong with Dumbledore's Elder Wand. Like, the Elder Wand is just, and I knew the first time I went, I was like, I have to get the Elder Wand. And I did, and I saved up my money, I took loads of spending money, and I bought it, and I had no regrets. And then yeah, I also got Hermione's wand the second time I went, so it was good. Yeah, really happy. Okay, so question number 12. These are all like the last questions are would you rather, I think. Yeah. So question number 12. Would you rather have the invisibility cloak or the time turner? Oh gosh, that's so hard. Okay. I don't know. Because the invisibility cloak, you can obviously like spy on people because you're invisible. You won't be seen or heard by anyone. But then again, the time turner, you can travel back in time and put things right or do stuff differently. Oh gosh, this is hard. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to go with, I don't know. I'm gonna go with the invisibility cloak just because it's really cool and it is one of the Deathly Hallows. Like, you can just hide away from things and yeah, I'm definitely going with that. Yeah. Okay, so question number 13. If you had to choose, would you rather have Umbridge or Bellatrix